Hello, I just wanted to give you an update on Ava's training. Right now, she is working on walking forward. Right now, you can see she meanders quite a bit. She's still trying to learn how to move forward. When she's in the barn, she lacks a little bit of direction, which is why I'm concentrating a little bit more in the barn, waiting for her to start to pick up on the cues that I'm giving her. I'm just line driving her using a halter, so there's no excessive pressure in the mouth or anything like that, and working more on voice cues. She is learning G and Ha. She already knows back. Again, the same with the forward direction as is the back direction. She meanders quite a bit. We will fix that over time as she gets more confident in harness and learns exactly what I'm asking of her. Right now, I'm just really happy that she is moving backwards. So I definitely like to reward her for taking 2 steps forward, even if it's just 2 steps when I ask her to walk, and then taking some steps back, whether it's in a straight line or not. For the G and Ha, I really don't mind either that she is making more of like a crescent moon turn or swinging her rear end. Right now, I'm just trying to get her accustomed to making a right hand turn when I ask her to G and making a left hand turn. Over time, she will I will teach her how to pivot off the hindquarters, and she will learn that G is that pivot movement, and then G around is that crescent movement, and then G over is the moving of her hindquarters and the side step. So this is basically teaching her that foundation of walk, ho, stand, back, G, and ha. Again, all of that is done just with the halter and lead lines. So there's no excessive pressure. It's basically just me giving her those voice commands. And what I'll do, you'll see me taking the lines. When I tell her to walk, I will keep the lines quiet and still. But if she doesn't move off that voice command, I will sort of wag the lines a little bit. You'll see me just putting a little vibration through the lines to her face, indicating that I want her to walk off. I'm not whacking her or smacking her. I am just wiggling the lines, kind of saying, okay, let's walk forward. And then as soon as she takes that step forward, I quiet the lines. The same with the G and Ha. So I will ask her first, say Ava, G, Ava, G. If she doesn't move to the right a little bit, then I will pull slow, steady pressure on that right line until she brings her head around and eventually her shoulder, or at least her hindquarters. Same with Ha. You can see that happening here. So we're just working on pivots, movements, back, and walk. She's really coming along nicely. I will probably not put her in a bridle for much of the work until she gets these voice commands down. Now, when we do our little walkouts, our hacks down the road, where I'm just asking her to move forward and, with momentum, I'll have the bridle on her then so she can get accustomed to the bit in her mouth. But when I'm doing these maneuvers, G and Ha, I don't like to put the bit in the mouth because I don't want her to become hard in the mouth or super sensitive. I want her to concentrate more on just listening to what I'm asking and learning to cue off of that. So we'll go in and out of the barn. You can see that she definitely is does a lot more snaking when she walks, but we'll fix that.